is Shadé, Shady Bell, and this is why we should destigmatize trap rap. I like listening to trap music because, I'm not gonna lie, I find it funny. I find it quite hilarious. I'm not laughing at anyone's pain by any means, but I think it's cool. I even laugh at some of my own artwork, but I find it intriguing how people make money just off talking, serving a theme, It's like, he's literally telling on himself, but he's making it sound so alive. It's just ironic how someone could be highly effective behind your actions, but you are expressing your reality to me, to a melody. It's like the science of it all. I think being an artist, there is a mathematical equation you have to create to even get whatever you have to do, like on the board or on the canvas. Like when you go in the booth, Lil Wayne, he stopped using a pen after a certain, I think it was Millie, he stopped using a pen or something like that. Like he just stopped writing. So his equation is like in his head now. And he's just serving bar after bar after bar. You ask this man about a song today, he doesn't remember it. I think that is just hilarious. Like, that is why I listen to trap music, because you can go back to it, it'll be nostalgic, and then you can listen to whatever comes out now, and it still feels like they're telling their story, and it's like, their story is so mad loud. Like, from the guys in Florida, the O'Malley kid, to former trap music. He literally told him, so I just think that's so wild. Like, it's just very ironic how expressing yourself can lead to detrimental, like, incidents in your life. I don't find that funny, but it's odd to watch, and sometimes you just have to laugh because it's like, what else could I do? Kind of like Kevin Hart laughing my pain. Good ass song, but shit. What are you gonna do about it? It's just literally using your voice. It's a form of art, even when it's about, or even when it was about, or is about, like, drugs. It's a way and a form to express yourself. And as an artist, I think that's the most authentic way you can create art, is to give your perspective on your reality. That's the only way it's gonna hit. It's changed a lot, just starting off with like T.I. and Gucci to now it's like making moves as like an activist symbol in the world. Well, a lot of people that come from the actual trap background or the hoods of America, they aren't the best articulate people to express how they are actually feeling. And rap or trap rap has helped them express that, from Future speaking about like his emotions with women, and like it's being like the #1 hit in the country, but he's literally pouring his soul out and no one cares if we really dissect the words. But I also think that using drugs actually is a coping mechanism while making music. So that affects your mental health. A whole bunch, just drugs. It affects the way you think, it affects the way you move, it affects your mood, it affects the way you understand yourself with your own depression, or with just being a minority in this country. Like, it affects everything. Your mental health is already affected because you were born Black in this country, but it's doubled down on the area you're born in, and the job you had to take, or the choice you had to make, and that choice was trap. Well, now you found an outlet to express yourself, but are you really healing yourself? Well, yeah. I think trap rap is positive in hip hop because at the end of the day, a lot of these artists have made household names, they've made opportunities, they've made a lot of jobs for people that could still be in the trap. For example, P from QC, and then Coach K. Like, you have Lil Baby, you have Thug, Or if I go back before that, like just Gucci Mane by himself, and then was in and out of jail. Like his life was very negative, but he brought so much positivity to the world just from influencing. I want to be like Gucci. I want to get a face tattoo. I want to do everything he's doing. I want to wear the jewelry, the lemonade, the diamonds. So it's lucrative. It's very positive. I feel like Black people, we have the right to be flashy, and I think trap music also gives you that rite of passageway to be flashy. People are like, don't be flashy. I won't wear all that jewelry and stuff. But like as in kings and queens in Egypt, that's what they were wearing. Like it's kind of part of your DNA to, in my opinion, to be a little flashy, to be flamboyant with it. You don't have to, but that's the positive part. Like it is unseen but seen, like traditional. Like you're carrying tradition. Like it might come in a different form, but the tradition is still here, and it's coming from a whole different motherland to here. The positive, there's jobs, there's money in it. It might not be the best money. Might not be good money, but hey, they're eating, their families are eating, people are living better lives, they have better homes. That's the positive part. I don't think the public realizes, like, people are gonna do drugs by choice. If they get hooked, that's not the pusher's fault. It's whoever gave the pusher the shit. At the end of the day, we know who gave the pusher the shit, because we don't have passports like they said in NWA to go get drugs. Who has a passport? Who is really to blame for the trap? You can't blame us for the trap. You can only blame the people who induced the trap, who induced poverty on Black people. And I rest my case. I heard people don't think it's a value because the trap is where you serve fiends. I mean, it's literally a place where you can make money or you can lose your soul. So, I mean, it's like bittersweet, but being a Black person or a Black man in America, you're cutting loss with like opportunities to actually succeed. So, I've always been told that if someone's hungry, they gonna eat. Give and take, no matter what it is. I think that's the negative part, but the positive part is when you bring in some 808s over some nice piano chords, right? Make people feel something inside. You don't get that a lot. And now that that's a thing, a combination of the 808s and piano keys and bringing the harp and stuff, now you have K-pop. It's worldwide. You have, I think drill stems from trap. I'm not for sure it does, but in my head it does. And there's just like, trap is just worldwide. So it kind of sucks that I think the negative part comes from just being a Black person in America and actually having to live that experience. But if you didn't live that experience, you can literally take it, hijack it, and make it your own thing. That's the good part. And is anybody getting any reparations for it? I don't know, I don't think so. I'm not. Are you?
I'm not.
Exactly. But I've heard. I heard on a podcast one day that there should be like a union in hip hop. Like there's a union in like, I think it's what, the post office. But like, recently Black Raw passed away. He's not a trap rapper, but he didn't have nothing. Like after your run is done, you don't have money. Like your royalties will go to your publisher, whoever actually created the song. You don't got a good deal. So I think, just as an artist, I would like some type of royalties for forever with any art I sell or anything I produce. I would like some type of royalty to take care of myself and my family. I think that is super needed. I think there's something already in play. I can already tell, like, people are retiring at like the age of 32 in the rap game, and they've only been like, what, rapping 4 or 5 years, like they're set. But also, there need to be museums, just like there is a Taj Mahal and, you know, the Sixteenth Chapel. We only have one hip hop museum, did you know that? It's like in Brooklyn or the Bronx. But it just got made maybe like a year or two ago. Hip hop is so young, but it's changed the world literally like, what, the last decade and a half. Yeah, memorialize it. There's a trap museum in Atlanta, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
That's done, but we need more. I want more. I always want more. Escape the trap. The government gotta escape giving people drugs. It's big business. The trap is big business. Drugs are big business. There's no denying that. Where there's a fiend, there's a dealer. Where there's a pusher, there's a... You can't get rid of it. It's always times from like the Prohibition era to heroin in the 70s, crack in the 80s. Like wherever there's poverty, there's always gonna be a need to escape poverty. Can we take away poverty from the US? No, because it's just systematically set up for, it to be like this always. The only thing I would say that could change it if there's like this grand miracle where the government eats itself, like it caves in and has to gut itself out, and then people have to come together, exist together. We're gonna like each other, we gotta exist together. This is a very magical theory I'm talking about. Very, very magical. Possible, but very magical. Come together, out with the old and with the new. That would be the only way that I can see it. But progression with time.